Well, hello, my YouTube friends. Oh, today, my friends, I am absolutely stunned, happy, blown away by this new acquisition that I just received on the mail today. And it's been a really long time since I haven't been, I'd say, blown away by a knife. And I have today. Just a couple of days ago I made a video about this. This is just a great piece from Boker. I absolutely love it, okay? But the pleasure that I have with this knife or other knife can be huge, for many reasons. I love this knife, and you can check my video. I've been adamant about this one. But this is just another story. This redefines, what I can think about a knife, all the pleasure that I can have with a knife. This is just awesome. Awesome by design, awesome by finish, awesome by... I will try to have some, some thoughts and to make them the clearer I can, because when I'm excited like that, usually my videos don't make any sense and I don't post them. So I hope that this one will make any sense. This is, my friend, the Crkt fossil. This is a collaboration with FLAVIO IKOMA. And IKOMA, the I from IKOMA, as you all know, is the I from the IKBS. IKOMA, Arcade Bearing System, something like that, yeah. So it had to be absolutely silky smooth for the opening. And my friend, this is what I call a silky smooth knife. Well, we're coming back to the blade, but look at that. I mean, this opens with whatever finger you want to use. This is just, look at that. That is just insane. I'm filming with one hand, so, but look at that. I mean, who can open a knife like that with the thumb? You have to get this knife in hand to understand the meaning of silky smooth. This is just incredible, my friend, and you know that I have a lot of knives, and this one beats them. Hands down. I am stunned by, again, look at that. Oh, I failed this one, but because I really just wanted to just touch it like that. But look at that. Up. And it opens like, this is what I call magic. Magic. So FLAVIO IKOMA, if he puts his name on the knife, I'm sure that he needs for the company to make a great and smooth action, and that's what Crkt achieved majestically. I think that you're going to hear a lot of superlatives in this video, so might as well tell you that I can use all the superlatives that I can find about this knife. So now let's talk about just a minute about flippers. You know that we all know that you have a flipper that will work, from up to down, or you have to push them. We all know those two different flippers. This one you want to push, it will open. You want to make it, just like that. It will open whatever you decide to use. So this is a flipper. All the reference that you can use. This is what we can call a flipper. You flip, it opens. No question about that. No wrist action. Nothing, my friends. This is a real flipper. Now, so we talked about the different way of opening a flipper. This one beats them all. Now, also what I like to have on a knife is a detent. And usually when the flipping action is very silky smooth like that, usually you don't have a lot of detent, except for the ZT, for example. This one has a very strong detent. You couldn't open it, and since it's just it flies open, whatever, I mean, if it's upside down, I mean, this is what I call a flipper. And when I hear that it's nothing compared to the Arjo Martin, for example, I get mad, because this is really a really nice flipper. Okay, this one, like I said, is probably smoother than the 600 that I just showed you, but the downside is that it doesn't have a lot of retention, just enough. You see, when I do like that, the blade doesn't open, but if I put just a small action like that, it will open. So the smoothness here is contrasted by the, I wouldn't say the weak, but a kind of lack of retention, of detent. You see, it's enough, huh? But if I just put small action like that, it will open. But I don't care, because this is enough to, I mean, to be protected by an accidental opening in the pocket. So this is just great. So now let's go back. I'm sorry, I'm going back and forth, but who cares? Let's go back to the design here. We have a very, very nice design. Down, it's stainless steel. And here you have inlays of G10, of the very best effect. It's orange and black G10 inlays. Look at the great design. This is, what do you want to call that? A crater, a rock pattern, not rock pattern, a crater or a hammer pattern, I would say. This is just absolutely great. And also you have the pattern here, the same hammer pattern on the inlays here. And those holes that are here only for the design. Just excellent, excellent design. In my eyes, I would say it's excellent design. Look at the clip. It's one position clip, okay? It makes for nice wear in the pocket. You know, it's not very, very deep carry, but it's just okay. I love the design of this clip. Look at that. It's just insane. And the coating, we're going to come back to the coating with the blade, but it's the same coating as the blade, and I just love it. Just a stunning, stunning design. Now, to continue with the design, let's open this knife again and look at that. I mean, it comes in several versions. This is the big one with the almost 4-inch blade and the what they call the VEF serration. I'm going to come back to this to those serration, and a black EDP coating here on the blade. This, I have been stunned about this one. My friend, I just absolutely hate serration. I mean, the world would be better for me if knife maker would stop doing serration, or for really special knives, you know. But those serration, I mean, that is just crazy. I couldn't buy the plain satin finish. I'm sorry, Patrick, Aiden's daddy. I know that you, by my friend, you bought the satin finish, but I'm sure that you were not wrong, but you should have come for this one, because those serration, I mean, they look like crazy. This is the fossil, so this knife is supposed to look like a dinosaur or like a T-Rex, and what better than those serration, those three just wicked, crazy serration to make it look like a T-Rex. Look at that. I mean, isn't that wicked? That's wicked for me. That's just crazy. You have the eye here, the teeth here, oh, my friend, this is just insane, insane looking. Look at that. I could live without the writings again, but those serration are just sick, sick, sick. I just love them. That would be probably, I think that's the second serrated knife that I have. The other one would be the Sock Vision, that I just so loved the blade that I just bought it, because it existed only with serration, so that's why I bought it. My friend, this one is crazy. Here also, so I said 3 versions. You have this one in black with the VEF serration, another one with the same blade length, satin finish without the serration, and another one smaller, it has to be 3.5, I would say, inch blade, plain also. This one is the only one with the black coating and the VEF serration. Those are crazy. I tried them. That would cut any rope, anything that you can imagine. And this is the metal steel is ATR 13 MOV, which is an okay steel. I don't care. I mean, I know that I will have to sharpen it a lot, but who cares? Now, this black coating has nothing but it's nothing but cheap. You know, it's EPD or EDP, as you want to put it, coating. So that's different than the PVD that is usually used for the DLC coating, for example. For DLC coating is applied by a process called the PVD, which is the powder vaporizing, something like that. It's a special way to apply this coating, and this is EDP or EPD. Again, you can put it either way. So that's an electrical process that is very, very commonly used for car users. For example, a lot of parts on cars has this electrical coating, not coating actually. It's a kind of primer. EDP stands for electrical. I think the deposit primer. So that's a primer, and after that you apply a coating. So you use an electrical process to apply a primer, then the coating, the black coating. So this is very, very environmental. It is friendly, you know, for the environment. It is very. It's not that expensive to apply. And you can have really a rust and corrosion resistance with this process. So it is nothing again but cheap, and it's not those ancient coating that we have for the cheap production knives. And the looks of it is just excellent, excellent. Now we've talked about the flipping action, but we have the eye of the beast here that can make also for a very smooth second way of opening. And this, my friend, is also a nice way of opening the blade. The flipper is so funny that, you know, 90% of the time you will use the flipper for sure, but this is a second way also, so it's more versatile, and the more the better, whatever you're talking about. Here you have a small jimping here, but that's very effective. Here also you have the jimping of the flipper, which is a very small flipper, but more than enough again with the jimping here. That is, I mean, it's useless as a flipper, but when it's open as a guard, it makes for a good, you know, good grip, and also good grip here. So I would say that for a lot of EDC tasks, you have a very nice, again, I haven't tried this knife, but having it in hand like that, I can tell you that the feel of it is just excellent, excellent, excellent. It might be a kind of hot spot here on the clip. I wouldn't know where. Let me see if I catch it like that. No, not really. It has to be improved, and I will probably make an update later. We'll see about that. But now let me see. So that's a frame lock, actually. That's a frame lock. Very nice locking here. Very nice locking. I mean, there is no stiffness whatsoever, my friend. No stiffness at all. Try to hear something when I disengage the blade. Look at that. I mean, that is just crazy. No resistance at all. It is effortless. And I'm sure that even if I put my finger here, it will, look at that. It disengages. I mean, let me try here. I mean, that's just silly. It is, look at that. It disengages. That is insane. As I said, it's effortless. I mean, even if I can even I can achieve the disengagement from here. Look at that. I will try it again. Look at that. That is silly. Really, 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 absolutely silly. Here, I haven't seen that, but there is some jimping also. so that can make for nice. Let me see. The retention is okay. I mean, it's more for the design than anything else. Let me try to catch now the blade centering. It's slightly on the right, but I mean, I don't have any complaint. I tried it earlier. It is rock solid and doesn't have any wiggling, any blade play whatsoever. But again, I just got the knife today, and I was so excited that I really needed to do this overview that probably has some flaws, as always, for sure. Nothing is perfect, but I really needed to do it now. In the heat of the moment, because I am oh, you know what? I didn't even see that there is this backspacer. I would assume that is a G10 black G10 backspacer, and I just love it also. Really, I just discovered it. I'd better have it with the black backspacer like that, black G10, than pillar construction. Tell you the truth, I have too many knives now with the pillar construction, so I kind of like it when it's sometimes like that with the backspacer. Okay, my friends, it's 16 minutes, as you can hear. I am just stunned by this knife. Oh, and the best part of all is the price. I haven't talked about this one. My friend, you can all buy these knives. The retail is $99 for this knife, and you can have it for as low as $50. That's what I paid, I think, $50. Yeah, $50. Definitely the $50 on eBay. Run, my friend. Go to the closest shop that you can find and buy this knife. You will be delighted. I just love Crkt. They are an awesome company, and they're getting better and better with those knives, and a great collaboration. Kudos for Crkt, and my friends, I'll catch you for another video pretty soon. Bye-bye.